Small, simple choices, or not that simple, like choices that we make every day, choices that shape the our lives, choices that lead us either to the bad path or to the good path. But getting to the best place possible and getting to the worst place possible is not the result of one single decision. Sometimes it can be. I think sometimes it can be. But the rule is not the result of one single decision. It's the result of a lot of small decisions that we make every day. And that's what I'm trying to change right now. I'm trying to make the right call every single time, and or in the most of the cases, I'm trying to make the right decision, and I'm trying to avoid getting trapped into the bad ones. It's good to know that getting where I want to go is not the result of one single decision, because if it was, I would be lost, because I do not fucking know what is the right decision. And I think that when I get across the right decision, I will not know that it is the right decision, and then I will just skip it. I will just not make the right call. And since I do not want to be fucking lost, I will try my best to do the right decision, to make the right decision every day. And making videos making YouTube videos is definitely one of those. I decided to make them to improve my English, and also to find new people that have something to do with me, something in common, And I'm trying to work on some good habits right now, and recording videos every day or in a very consistent basis is one of them. Reading as well, focusing more on my language learning as well, drawing as well. But I gotta know that all those stuff, all of this, are things that I'll have to do on my free time. It's not something that I can do like in a full time. It's not my full-time job. I have to live my life, I have to work, I have to get money, I have to pay the bills, and I can't get money by doing what I do right now as a side job, like as a hobby. So I have to find a way to find the balance between working to get a living and working even harder to do what I like to do, that is learning languages, drawing, learning more about life, and also making videos now, I guess. But I basically just make videos about the things I like to do, so I don't even know if it counts, but it definitely takes a lot of time, It takes a lot of time, and I hope it will be helpful to me in the future. But what I really want of all of this is to live a better life. And living a better life is something that I think that every single one of us desire. And what is a better life? What is a good life to live? To me, it definitely is something that I could have if I was better. So in order to get that, I'm trying to get a little bit better every day. And this can even sound a little bit of a cliche, like, oh, I wanna get better, live a better life, la la la. But I do not know about anything better to do. I I see all those people. I see people just living their lives in their own ways, like going to parties, working very hard, and sometimes I don't know, people live their lives, they get their results, and that's that. But me, it's me and me alone. There are not that many stuff I like to do, like let's say I mean there are not that many stuff that I like to do to have fun, to enjoy time. I do not like parties. I do not like a lot of stuff that a lot of people like. So I'm kind of not different. I have my own thing, and I don't know why, but I kind of got involved with every single day. I start to think about those fucking questions, like about life, about future, and about the fucking past as well. There's a fucking worst part of it, and I'm just trying to find a balance right now. Some balance, like there's a fucking present. I want to stop cursing. Let's try again. There's the present, there is the future, and there is the past. I have been thinking a lot about the past and getting very, very upset about the present. And when I start to think about the future, things get even worse, like, wow, I can barely manage to deal with what I already have at hand. And there is also the past, the shit I have that already have happened interfering, and there is also this shitty future, that I am that are waiting, that is waiting there. And how do I find a balance? How do I find a balance between all these three? And the thing is that it's not me alone, there are also other people involved. So I can't just decide to live in one way because I'm not alone. Like, even though I'm alone to do everything, like to live my life, to make my choices, to make the decisions. The decisions I make, the choices I make will affect other people as well. So it's complicated. It's just complicated. And like I do not mean like only the people from my family, but also my friends, the community that don't give a fuck, but I will give them at some point, and the people I will know in the future. It's connected to everything. And how can I say, some days I just get not lost, I just stop and I do nothing. I just stay in a state of inaction. I can't do anything to get me a little bit further. I just be here, stay, and do not go forward. And these days are the results of me losing control. That's the right thing, the right way to say it, the right way to put it. These days are the results of me when I lose control of the situation, when I start to think a lot about the past and a lot about the troubles I have here, the problems, and I don't do anything. I just start thinking and I lose control. And I think that one of the best ways for me to avoid this is to try to do something every time. Like if I have a problem, I try to solve it. If I can't solve it, I have to break it apart and solve it bit by bit until I can solve the whole fucking problem, and then I can move forward. And I'm saying this because yeah, it's definitely the best way. If it's a big problem that I can't handle, I have to break it apart and handle it piece by piece until I can handle the whole problem and move forward. That's the thing. Wow. That's something that I realized just now. I don't even know why I'm saying it, but it makes sense. To break the fucking problem apart. Fucking shit. To break the problem apart and solve it bit by bit. That's what I should have been doing now. Wow, that makes sense. Okay. I guess that this thinking out loud shit gave me some results just now. Alright. That's what I will be doing from now on. Instead of just going crazy and stop my life, losing my day, losing control about this, I will just try to break the problem apart and solve it bit by bit. That's good. That sounds good. What else do I have to say now? Okay, so that I can get where I wanna go, I have to manage to have these habits, like reading a lot, studying a lot, developing new skills that I will need, and make headway, make progress every single time, every single day, and take responsibility. I have to be aware of everything I do so that I can get there. And it's kind of boring, and it's not the thing I would like to be doing every day. So I have to find a balance as well. Like if I am here, I have to have fun. I have to, how can I say? Okay, there is this responsibility. There are these things that I have to do every day, and there's no other way. If I wanna go there, I have to do these things. But the question is, how will I? It's not even a question. It's more like an agreement, like. Okay, so that I can do these things, what could I do to myself so that I would be motivated to keep doing it? It's because I have to give something to me. How can I say this? It's as if I was making some exchange, like, alright, so myself, my current self, I'll give you this money, and in exchange you're gonna do this. It's like giving some reward so that I can keep going, and like making, like negotiating with myself. Maybe it's even dumb, maybe it doesn't make sense, but it's how things have been working for me right now. Like if I just go there and just go 100% doing, like, reading, working, drawing, listening, like learning the languages, recording the videos, I would be burned out, So I have to find some balance. I have to find a way to keep doing what I want to do, and also to slack off a bit, to have some time to just be there without doing any of this shit. And I keep saying, so that if I want to go there, I have to do these things. But what is there? What is there? there is definitely some place there is not here. It's some place there is not here, and some place that is better than the place I am right now. Some place where I can make more choices, where I am free to live a better life, the better life there, to get there. The goals, all these fucking words keep coming, and I have to know why. Okay, so I keep saying all the time a better life. What is a better life? I keep saying when I get there, where is there? I have to make it clearer, if there is definitely not a place that is not here right now, that is not here, and that is better than where I am, I can't determine it right now. So what I should be doing is just getting out of where I am every single day. And if I get out of where I am every single day, someday I will get so far ahead that will be a whole different place, like that I can't even relate to one another. And that's the only solution, I guess. Instead of aiming to this place that I do not know where it is, I can aim to get just a little bit, to move a little bit today, and then to move a little bit tomorrow, and constantly, in a very, very consistent way, I will increasing the distance between me and this place that I am right now. I think that's the only solution, since I can't determine where the good place is, but I know that is not here where I am. The only solution is for me to get the hell out of here and go forward, increase the distance between me and the place where I am right now. Alright, and so there are the actions I'm doing right now, right? They are the things I'm doing. If I'm doing these things and they are leading me somewhere, right? They are leading me somewhere. And in the last few months, last few days, I feel like I haven't been moving a lot. So there's something wrong with the shit I have been doing, definitely. If I wanna get if I wanna move places, if I wanna go somewhere else, I have to change my actions as well. That's only obvious, I guess. So how can I do this? I don't know. No, actually I know. I definitely know of some shit, a few stuff that I have been doing and I should have stopped. If I can't add a new stuff to do, new better stuff, I should just try to eliminate the bad ones that I have been doing. If there are a lot of actions that I should be doing and I do not know which are they, I could maybe just eliminate the action that I definitely know that I shouldn't be doing. That makes sense. Okay, alright. What I have get out of this conversation till now is like this conversation with myself. I say first, if I can't solve a problem, if a problem is bigger than I am, I should be able to at least break it apart and then solve it piece by piece. And when I add up everything that I solved, I will have solved the whole problem. Alright, and then I learned that the place where I wanna go, the place where I wanna be, the there, that I keep saying over and over again, is not here. So in order for me to get there, that I can't determine, I have to increase the distance between me and the place where I am right now. Alright, I have learned this as well. And since I can't find new ways, better actions to do, I should at least determine a few bad actions that I have been doing and avoid doing them. And instead of trying to add new stuff, I should eliminate the bad ones. That's another thing that I have learned. And I think I will stop here. That was another episode of Thinking Out Loud. I spoke with myself. I got a few solutions about some shit. I do not know if it makes any sense to, like, if there's a single soul that listen to this shit. I do not know if he or she will understand it, but at least I have learned something new today. It is 30 minutes or so. Oh yeah, that's that for now.